Hello and welcome to our fourth Q&A session. I'm Nina, I'm from the support team, and today we will answer all your questions relating to technical aspects.
Yes, hi, my name is Ben. I'm one of the founders of NAGA. I was part of one live Q&A session in the very beginning. And yeah, we are very happy today to answer all of your questions that might come up to technical aspects. I was heavily involved in building the overall platform, the product, the whole purchase flow, whatever it is, all what it comes into the integration of the NAGA coin into our platforms. So you can ask me about anything, or security, or the blockchain, whatever you want to know. And I wanted to start off this live Q&A session with some very good news, because this was asked a lot of time, and we worked very hard for this. And I want to announce an exchange listing. So we partnered up with HitBTC. So some people of you might know it. It's one of the largest exchange by volume in the space. So it's like on top 5, top 6. And we will be listed with our NAGA coin before Christmas. So we're talking about 1 week after the main sale. So whatever we've promised, or our partners have promised in the white paper, the NAGA Development Association, they will be listed in less than 2 weeks. And so I'm very happy to announce that. And I will announce it a bit later in the live Q&A for all people who come a bit later inside our chats. And yeah, I'm ready for your questions. I hope it will be good for you. So we will be listed also at $1 per coin. This is our listing price. And we are talking on top with other exchanges. It's very important. HitBTC is just the start. And we will be listed on 4 to 5 more major exchanges, talking to the top 5 over the next 4 to 6 weeks. You'll be informed on email as well. And if you have any questions around that, feel free to ask.
Yes, after the great announcement, we start with the questions. And I just received a question. I think you have already answered it right now. But Indian Tom is asking, what is the expected listing price?
Yeah, so the expected listing price is $1 per coin. What happens after the coin is listed in terms of trading is all dependent on demand and supply, right? We see a lot of demand. We have over 24,000 people who joined us. It's very important. I mean, the current state of the main sale is very good. So we're very, very happy. We were very happy already after the pre-sale. I mean, it's over 22 million coins sold, and we will be listed at $1. What happens then? How people decide to buy and sell, that will define the price, like on any stock, on exchanges, or on any exchange traded product, basically.
Thank you. So another question. Simon asks, are you planning on building your own exchange?
Yes, I mean, it's part of the white paper released by our partners. So it is planned at some stage maybe to go into this exchange route. So we start off with the wallet, right? The wallet, as you can see now, when you buy NAGA coins, what happens is eventually you are converting your cryptos and buying another cryptocurrency or another token, right? So this is an exchange by nature that something is happening. Then we will have internal transfers between Bitcoins to Litecoins to Dash to Bitcoin Cash. Later, all the token economy will be inside this wallet. So you have the natural internal exchange. And then obviously, maybe we'll do it with partners, maybe we'll do it by ourselves, but this is the way to go. I think also for the NAGA Development Association, that is issuing the token. It's very important that to have this into the ecosystem, and I think we'll go for this, but I don't guarantee like when and what exactly will be done. I can just say we have the wallet, we'll have the coin. With this coin, you will use it on swipe stocks and swipe tags, and maybe for this also an information. Maybe everybody has heard that Steam has banned Bitcoins as a payment method. in their gaming marketplace. With Switech, something like this will not happen. We will accept, we are crypto friendly. And of course, there's volatility in the market, but if you do this, you have to accept it. So, the NAGA coin will be definitely an alternative to buy and sell in-game goods with our kind of cryptocurrency inside our ecosystem. So just to round up this question around the exchange, yes, we'll do one.
Okay, then Ben, another question to you. How will the price be stabilized on exchanges?
I mean, lots of our team tokens and advisor tokens, bounty tokens, they're locked up. So obviously, that some people will try to pump and dump, from the market itself. That's natural on exchanges, what happens. However, in our case, what we will do, we see this as a long-term project. It's not that we did this ICO just to raise cash and that's it, right? Because maybe if I was like, let's say I came out of university, I would have a nice idea, I would make a project, and suddenly I don't go to a venture capitalist because it's very tough sometimes, or I don't find a business angel. I might do an ICO, I get money from the crowd, and that's it, and I don't have to deliver, right? We, with the partners, with our whole setup, we are a listed company, and we really want to build a token economy. So we will try to deliver the products very quickly. We're not talking about years, we're talking about months. So this token has to have a real utility or a use case. And this will be done very, very soon. And I think then natural, the demand is there and supply is limited. So we call it, we have an advisor called Miko Matsumura from Pantera Capital. He calls it the tokenized flywheel, okay? So tokenized flywheel means that the more demand comes on the platform, the people can use this token. They will demand more and more because you can do something with it. For example, when you look at Bitcoin, it's a payment token, right? And there is some demand to buy and sell, invest. In our case, our NAGA coin will be just used for buying at first stocks, which is a very nice use case. Every cryptocurrency trader exactly understands what means buying and selling of an asset. So you use the NAGA coin to buy any stock. You can trade with it. You can use it as unit of calculation, a unit of account inside the platforms. And then you can buy and repurchase the NAGA coin on exchanges. So this will make this uplift of the token value by nature. But this is the concept. Also Vlad, one of our financial directors at NAGA, he has this nice model on the website, this projection model of the excellence. It's not a guarantee, but you can see by nature how we expect the token value to increase. So I think we'll do our best from the product side, from the delivery side, that we say we will use the money for development and for marketing to spread the word, to get more market participants. And then I think the value by its nature can grow.
Thank you. Many people ask what happens if the 3 million goal is not reached.
The 30 million?
Yes, sorry.
Nothing, because we had the soft cap of 1 million and that's it. So we said we are confident enough to implement the NAGA coin and do the marketing, even when we just sell 1 million coins. And oh, okay, it's Oscar. Yeah, and oh, sorry, the camera just went out. So very important is that if we sell 20 to 25, 30, it doesn't matter really. We can maybe we sell 100. Who knows? Who knows? Somebody comes in and suddenly so some 10 to 11 big investors come in and do this. I think it's definitely. Oh, sorry, the camera is on or yeah. Off. Okay, good. What's going on? Had some problems, huh? Yeah, lately. So maybe I just answer it again. 1 million was soft cap reached after some minutes, so we said we are confident enough that we will do the project, and it doesn't matter how much we raise. We are happy, more than happy at the moment. And we had a cash flow where we are funded very well. The products are there. Some of the ICOs or token sales raising to build the product, you don't know even how many obstacles they have to overcome still. I can sing a song about how tough it is to build a startup and push it up, and it costs much more than you expected. So we overcame that. Now we can use everything from the token proceeds, or our partners can use it to build kind of the economy. So 30 million is something that we have set by ourselves, would be nice, but it doesn't really affect something if we don't hit the goal.
Thanks. So now there's a question regarding our team. So Tamu from YouTube wants to know how many developers are working for NAGA.
So inside this complete, there's an ecosystem, right? NAGA is the company that has partners with NAGA Development Association, which is basically building all around it. And in total, we are talking about 70 to 75 developers, which is a big team that is working on this whole ecosystem. And I think, some of startups in total have 75 or 70 people. So we have just 75 senior developers. You see maybe in the videos, Dennis Koliada, our database guru, or Igor, who was building a smart contract and is a blockchain developer since 5 years. We have Faris and Rashad, who are leading the team in Sarajevo. So all this kind of combination of people, they are really they're inside this kind of ecosystem.
So once again, can you please repeat the question about the exchange listing, because we still receive it many times?
Yes. So I just have to apologize that sometimes the camera goes off. So Dario is doing his best. So basically, I said in the very beginning, we will be listed on HitBTC, one of the top 10 exchanges worldwide, and the listing will be before Christmas, and we will be listed at $1 per token.
Is it working again? Are we online?
1 second then. Yeah, we just have some issues with the camera, guys, so maybe we'll make a break, or we'll just see. I don't know if the picture is disappearing. It seems so, huh? Maybe we just make a stop, or no? Okay, good. Seems to work now. Sorry, guys, for this.
Sorry.
Okay.
Just have to look for some questions which you have asked. So let me choose one. One moment.
Yeah, you're busy, guys.
Okay, I got one. When can we expect the NAGA credit card?
Yeah, the NAGA credit card. So we have it in the white paper. I guess it is scheduled next year in summer, but we'll over-deliver. That's what I can say. I just was doing the design of this, so it will be very nice. You will see it, and it will be part of the SwipeStocks ecosystem as well. So it will be really nice. You can, in SwipeStocks, for example, when you open a trade, like an Apple trade, and people copy you, you get a bonus, right? So for sharing a trade, or later on when you buy a token, for example, you can just share that you bought a token, people can copy you and you get bonuses. And this bonus can be also added to a credit card. So this is what I'm working on at the moment with the team. And it will come next year, but it comes definitely much earlier than summer. So we'll see.
So someone else wants to know, are there plans for your own blockchain?
Yeah, we get this asked very often. There's no no to this answer. I have to admit that the current blockchains that are out there have some legacy. If you look at Bitcoin or the Bitcore as a concept, it has some issues. You see sometimes, even when you send Bitcoins to us and you want to buy tokens, it takes over 20 minutes, 25 minutes to get a confirmation. Imagine that Bitcoin or these blockchains would be a mass product for the mass market. And if you want to check out at supermarkets, you will not be able to buy with Bitcoin. You have to wait 25 minutes for a confirmation. Of course, it's included in the block, right? When you have one confirmation, but nobody wants to wait for this. So you don't know if in this whole concept, Ethereum as well, maybe you have seen the issue with CryptoKitties, yeah? People are just buying some virtual cats with Ethereum or with Ether, and it's really stressing the Ethereum blockchain. So we have a scalability problem. And I think once we reach a critical mass, I might think over to develop something completely custom. We have an ecosystem, we have platforms, we're making revenue, so it might make sense. It's not now in our roadmap or in the roadmap of our partners. However, we might advise them to do so.
Great. So Ankush is asking, can NAGA coins be exchanged to dollar on the NAGA wallet?
Yes, it will be. So once the NAGA wallet accepts the NAGA coin, which will come after the listing next year as well, very early, you can exchange the NAGA coin in anything you want. So it's whatever we offer on the wallet. It can be Bitcoin, it can be Bitcoin Cash, Dash. Maybe we'll add IOTA support. Maybe we'll add token support. We announced a partnership with Bancor, and Bancor has a very, very nice idea behind it and concept behind it. So they make lots of tokens tradable. I also want to integrate Bancor into the wallet, and they make ERC20 tokens tradable. So we might have a long tail of tokens inside the wallet. So you can even exchange NAGA coin to whatever ERC20 token on this planet. So it's kind of the exchange-like thing that will happen.
Great. So Ben, again, a lot of people are still asking on what exchange will be listed. So yes, people are joining late our session, so please repeat it again.
Yeah, this is one of the best announcements. I'm very happy to do this once again. So we'll be listed on hitbtc.com. It's at the moment on the top 10 of the largest exchanges by volume. Lots of coins are listed there. And you can then, once we announce everything, you can join us via our link. We'll share a link with you guys. This is the first exchange that we will be listed, and it will be before Christmas. So in Europe, so 24th of December before. So it's targeting something around the 19th to 22nd. We just, we will distribute the tokens right after the main sale. So it's like 7.5 days. So you get your tokens to your wallet addresses that you have entered in a token balance tab, and then you get the tokens delivered, and then you can use them on hitbtc.com. And then in the upcoming period, like in the next 4 to 6 weeks, we will be listed on 4 to 5 more exchanges, and we're talking to the top exchanges at the moment.
Great. Thanks again. So another question from the user. Is NAGA coin a utility or a security token?
It's a pure utility token. There's no security aspects on this. I know that has been asked also sometimes. So a security by nature gives you something for holding it, right? We do not give anything for holding. You have to use the token. You can get cashbacks. It means like when you use the token on SwipeStocks in the future, you earn tokens by using it, right? So this is the utility token behind it. But there's no dividends. There's no, payouts, whatever. So it's a pure utility token. It's very important. Lots of exchanges don't even accept security tokens. There's lots of compliance and regulation issues around it. And very important to understand that we are not touching it at all. Our partners, we don't want to do this. And we have defined and built a clear use case for the NAGA coin in the NAGA wallet, in SwipeStocks, and ultimately in SwiteTex.
Thank you. So let me have a look. Dan is asking, I just read something about a new advisor, Drake.
Drake, yeah.
What about that?
No, David Drake is from a hedge fund, and they're based in London, and he will be basically helping us on the financing, on the fundraising. That's also very important, right, for the company setup, for our partners. So he's not helping me, but he's helping our partners to the NAGA Development Association to basically raise more funds or have a good concept around financing in the future, and all around the token economy. This is like a financial game in the end as well, because your own token, your own currency is an economic model that needs to have lots of smart minds around it. So we just try to advise the partners to use, the best heads that they can find, and David is one of them, as we feel.
So thanks again. Someone wants to know, but what about other advisors? Which roles are they playing?
We have Roger and Mate so Roger Ver, the Bitcoin Jesus, who has done a lot for the Bitcoin community. I know he is a bit in critics sometimes from some people recently, but Roger, if you look at Roger, and I really urge you to check out a YouTube video of 2011, where Roger Ver says that the Bitcoin price will go by 10,000%. It was at $10 back then. And he was lobbying, he was doing whatever he could for the Bitcoin community. And this person has a massive knowledge when it comes to all around the blockchain in general, and huge respect. And he's just advising us on how to approach the things. Mate is his colleague from Bitcoin.com, where he is COO. Mate helps us with partners. He helps us with getting our message straight. And also Miko Matsumura from Pantera Capital, Silicon-based crypto fund. He has been 25 years in Silicon Valley. He's a fintech crypto guru, and he was helping us a lot with also getting our mission and vision straight. Because there was one thing that I didn't like. Lots of people were criticizing our hard cap of 220 million NAGA coins, and said this is too high and we're desperate, and etc. Stuff like this, it just comes out completely wrong to the publicity. So I just wanted to say that was where we were working with our advisors as well, because in the end we said 1 million was the soft cap, and 220 million would be like, if there would have been massive demand, crazy demand in terms of, somebody gets in, kicks in and invests $500 million, for example, that would not have made any sense for us. We just said, this is the absolute maximum limit that makes rational sense, but we are happy with 20, 30 million coins, because we can build a great economy already. I mean, it's already, we have a nice pricing on the coin because we have a product that is working, and we have a coin that has a value. So I think we have a very good start point, and this is where the advisors come into play, and where we have rough discussions, and it's working very well at the moment with them.
Great. So again, many questions. Thank you for that. What about the unsold tokens then? Are they burned? This is also a question which was asked a lot.
Yes, so that's a mathematical kind of exercise, yeah? So whatever is sold, okay, to you guys and to the public, this means 55% of the free float. That means that 55% of the whole token economy is in the possession of the public, of the people. And if 1 million tokens would have been sold, then 1 million tokens are 55%, and then we would have had like 1.8 million tokens total. Now we will have, I think, 30 million tokens sold, for example. This will be like 55 million tokens in total. So this burning, because we didn't mint tokens before, right? We were distributing them when you get them, so we're creating them then. So this doesn't make any difference if it's 1 million or 30 million tokens. So all other tokens that are not sold, yes, they get kind of not created or are burned, as we say it.
Thank you. Now a question regarding security. A lot of people want to know how we are set up in terms of security.
So I can just tell that, that this whole ecosystem is running also brokerage business. It's running trading business with hundreds of thousands of transactions. We have a lot of things to acknowledge around security stability. So we had already a very good setup. We got lots of penetration tests. We tried to hack ourselves basically. So we have a very good and sound security setup. We will also implement now the multi-factor authentication that was asked a lot of times by the clients. One of our developers, Tarek, who is working a lot on the client area, he's doing it at the moment. So I think on Monday you will be able to secure also your wallet with Google Authenticator or Duo to just secure the login and log out. And in terms of security, I'm very happy about our setup. We have, as I said, some people who try to hack us always internally, like our own team, where we see security flaws. We had also a very nice penetration test before the ICO and during the token sale now, so it's fine. You don't have to worry.
Great, thank you. So, are there any partnerships with security companies like HackerOne?
Yes, I mean, we are working with companies together, and I might post later the names of them that we work with, so you can check them out. And they worked for example, Apple, or just I'll check if I can disclose, and then I can post it. So you will be able to see who's really kind of behind that, and it's a very sophisticated and good setup.
Great. Can you again say on what exchange we are listed? Because I just saw that people are still asking. So
yeah, so NAGA Coin will be listed on hitbtc.com, one of the world's largest exchanges by trading volume. They have a lot of tokens, and we work very hard to get listed ASAP with our partners. So they got the information today, so we're spreading the word now for them to you guys. And yeah, we're in talks with 4 to 5 more exchanges, and they also informed us that we will be listed with the token in the upcoming 4 to 5 weeks on more exchanges. But hitbtc.com is the first one, and we target it before Christmas, and the price is $1 per NGC listing price. What happens next? That is all up for demand and supply. I saw there's some Telegram groups predicting our price, right? So I hope they're right, but I will not say anything to this. I'm happy that we with the partners sold the tokens so far, and that we have this great project. So we'll do our best to keep all the promises and to make the value grow for you guys.
Okay, so what is the current progress of the sale?
The current progress of the sale is, I mean, we sold 22 million coins, right? And that's roughly $20 million at the moment with the current rates. And we are very happy. The pre-sale was overwhelming. And our own set goal, we would be very happy with 30 million NGC as a benchmark for us. I think it would also bring us to one of the top 25 token sales ever. So we're very happy and pleased already with this, seeing that tokens getting sold daily, and yeah, that's basically now the progress. And what I can also mention, all unsold tokens will be burned, so 55% is in the possession of the public, which is based on the sold amount. So if we sell $25 million, then 25 million tokens and 25 million are 55% of the public. We call it free float, or it's been called like that. So yeah, that's basically the overall progress. And I can just again say, very happy, very proud for the partners of NAGA. It was a really good concept, and it could have not been better for us. So again, everybody who's watching and contributed, thanks, and we'll do our best, of course, to make the economy very, very strong.
So another question, somebody writes, I saw people on social media holding a paper with the hashtag GoNaga. What does that mean?
Yeah, we have basically a flash mob, yeah, it's hashtag GoNaga. So I encourage you basically to write on a sheet GoNaga and spread the word that you're kind of part of this community. It will make people maybe also join us, invest into us. every 10, 15 tokens from anyone, you know, it builds the community. So I basically encourage you to do so. Just go to your social media accounts, just go a sheet, hashtag GoNaga, and then just post it and spread the word that you're part of it, because it's all about community, it's all about participants, to make this token value grow, to make the project grow, to give it a use case. So this is basically one thing that is that I highly encourage you to do, and I will do it also by end of the session. So maybe Dario can make me a sheet and I'll post it right away on social media.
So then, another question, is NAGA mineable?
Nope, not mineable. Very easy. There's absolute supply cut it by the amount of sold tokens, which is 55%, 45% on top is being held by the NAGA company, like by the partner company. And they basically, the NAGA Development Association Limited, they have the option pool, the reserve, everything that you find in the white paper is held by them, and you cannot mine, and I'm happy about it.
Thanks. So Thomas is asking, what are the benefits of using the NAGA coins within the NAGA Academy?
Okay, so basically the NAGA Academy is a very nice project, and we will basically partner up with a university in Cyprus, which is licensed and has an agreement with a university in London. And so what you can do with the NAGA coin as well, first of all, you can sign up. It will be part of the wallet ecosystem. And then you can consume information, education content like videos, how to invest into cryptocurrencies, how to invest in token sales, or how to become an equity trader, how to understand charting technologies, you know, whatever we do as a trading company will be there. And then with the NAGA coin, you can buy premium content cheaper than you would be using, for example, Euro USD or other cryptocurrencies. So it gives you a price value, which is better than using other currencies. And obviously, when you watch the video and you get trading advice, you can advise how to trade, not what to trade. Very important because it's not allowed. You can use the NAGA coin to invest into stocks right away from the Academy kind of online screen. There will be, we're also working parallel on this. So it will be, you know, maybe Udemy or, you know, those kind of video websites or like a YouTube basically for trading it will be. And then right there you can trade and you can use the NAGA coin to buy Apple stocks, Tesla, or whatever you want to have, or Euro USD or other cryptocurrencies. And you'll trade cheaper, you'll get the videos cheaper, and you get a cashback per trade with the coin. So there's lots of kind of benefits for you to use the coin instead of using the boring fiat currencies like Euro or USD.
Great. So Esti is asking, are there any interviews planned with your advisor, like Roger, or any other advice?
They're very busy, I can just tell. So we might get one interview by end of the main sale. I cannot promise. I mean, we're just also traveling the world, very, very busy with lots of projects. I mean, this huge momentum around Bitcoin at the moment. Where are we now? 16K or something? It's completely crazy what's happening. So I wish we can, but let's see. I'll try my best. And if we have, we'll announce it.
Great. Let me look for another question. So Swap is asking, how will NAGA tackle gaming and financial industry at the same time?
Yeah, it's a good question, right? So in the NAGA ecosystem, we have Swipe Stocks, which is, you can download the iOS and Android app, or go to swipestocks.com and check the web trader. You don't have to even register. You can just play around and see how it looks. And then we have Switex, which will be launched in Q1 2018. And Switex and Swipe Stocks basically share the same base. Okay, so you will be able to use this NAGA coin that is being now produced and created and distributed to you guys in 2 weeks, tradable. So it will be a currency that you can use for both platforms. So we from the NAGA group, we are accepting this as a payment method by our partners from NAGA Development. So you will be able to use this coin for both platforms. And if you have seen maybe the news, Steam has banned Bitcoin, which is very bad, but it's an opportunity, and you should also go then to us, because with us you can convert any cryptocurrency into the NAGA coin, use the NAGA coin to either buy stocks or even change your, let's say, a Dota 2 skin into an Apple stock. Yeah, so all around this NAGA coin. This NAGA coin is like like an aggregator or like a power tool in between that you can use for both kind of platforms.
Thank you, Ben. So, another question. I see. Still, you know what's coming now.
Hitbtc.com.
Yes.
So yeah, we'll be listed, guys. Finally, I mean, we've seen this question. It's a good question. Ask it many times. Hitbtc.com. We will share our link. It's very important to join us via our link before it happens. We'll be listed at $1 per coin. So it will be packed to USDT, yeah, USD Tether, and we'll be listed on hitbtc.com, which is one of the top 10 exchanges. And yeah, so over the time, we are talking also already with 4 to 5 more exchanges, which are amongst the top 10 to be listed by January as well. But HitBTC is for you guys. Lots of people demanded it. It's very important to make the token tradable. So this is the first thing that we got informed by our partners that will be the token will be listed.
Great. So again, to a question we already had from Swaps, it was the question about the gaming and finance industry. And now again, he asks, but they are 2 different sectors. Wouldn't that split your team efforts?
Oh, no. I mean, as I said, we have 75 developers in total, all around the ecosystem. And if you look at technology development, I mean, what we do together with our partners in Ministry of Programming, basically we try to build a modular base which holds specific platforms, right? And we found a very nice set of technology that we are using at the moment, which is facilitating swipe stocks and Switex as well. And this is even contributing to each other. You cannot even like imagine how much the Switex team learns from swipe stocks, and swipe stocks gets the best practices of Switex, right? Swipe stocks was started 2.5 years ago. And if you look, for example, on the frameworks that we had, in the beginning we had Angular 1, for example, now we have Angular 2. We have React coming up very strong. We have like also Scala has developed very strongly at the moment as a programming language, or Golang. You know, you have all this kind of specific programming languages that are evolving. And SwipeStocks doesn't have legacy, but maybe we had to do more work than you have to do now. And Switex can be built leaner and better and faster, much faster than we would have done it alone. So it is really fruitful for the team. And you know what? I tell you also, developers and technical experts like we all are, we want to have something that we can work on, that we can push, we can innovate. And it's very nice for us to work on a different project and not only on one, to just build and expand kind of what we have. So it was a perfect decision, and there will be much more to come around it, like an exchange or an exchange service, whatever. So this is very important for us.
Thank you, Ben. So another question. Rita is asking, will the price of the token change after the token sale when it hits exchange?
I assume it will. I don't know in what direction. That's pure speculation. Everybody, of course, hopes up, right? So, but once the token hits the exchange, then you have demand and supply. So people will join you who have not heard of the token sale, who maybe are on exchanges and want to diversify their portfolios to buy more NAGA coins. And it will fluctuate with news, with developments, with demand and supply. This is a normal kind of market economical behavior that will be kicking in. And there's no guarantee for nothing. However, I think that the NAGA Development Association did its best in terms of building a very good use case, and together with the NAGA group, I think we have something that is valuable, and that people should not just pump and dump or gamble. We really just maybe people hold, and what also the team does, right? It's like lots of key tokens are locked, and we want to hold the tokens as well because we see a real use case. So, but I cannot say in what direction we'll go, but it will change for sure.
So another question to the exchanges, but do you expect the listing on exchanges to promote your project?
Oh yes, I'm very sure. I'm very sure. I mean, it gives the token liquidity. It gives more market participants, and it's very important for the ecosystem. And I think you know, some people just can use the token already. And then once we announce the integration of the NGC officially into the NAGA projects from NAGA development, then I think it will just give this whole thing a pure use case. You know, you can either trade it on exchanges or you can really use that token, can buy it on exchange, import it to our platform, buy stocks, and later also gaming goods. Perfect.
So let me search for another question. Again, Swap, who already asked a few questions, now wants to know, how is NAGA performing as a company in the German stock exchange?
Okay, so yeah, NAGA Token Sale and the NAGA Stock Exchange company, they are separate, right? So this is a project by our partners, so they are kind of launching it and doing it. NAGA Group is supporting this fully, and the NAGA Group exchange is listed on the German Stock Exchange, and we founded. Personally, I'm one of the founders. Yasin, Sebastian, Koresh, and Christoph, you saw them maybe on the videos. So we founded the company 2.5 years ago, and with Swipe Stocks, Swipe Hex as pillars, right? And we got listed in July 10th this year. It was a very nice event. I will never forget it. It was, I think, one of the most exciting things you can do when you found your company, I can say. And we issued the price at €2.60 per NAGA share. And we are currently trading between 11 and 13, something like that. And it's a 400% performance. We reached a lot of milestones internally. Our company is growing in terms of revenues. The cost structure is fine, so it's performing very well. There's no investment advice from my side, obviously, but we are happy with the current development, and you can check out the stock price on all tickers. And so you'd see the curve is going up in the last 6 months.
Thank you, Ben, for all your nice answers.
Thanks.
So Thomas is asking. Thomas asks, there has been a general delay in blockchain transfers. If it lasts past the main sale, what will happen to those investors whose investments got not proceeded?
Yeah, so I said at the beginning, I don't see a real use case at some stage for Bitcoins or whatever in the future if we have some issues like that, right? So, but don't worry. I mean, everything that has been sent and has been kind of registered by the blockchain from our side as well. So if you send it to a personal address that is displayed in your client area, once you send it and once we got the transaction, it will be processed and you'll get the tokens. That's why we say we distribute the tokens after the sale within 7 days. Exactly because of this, we had a talk. I had a talk like 2 months ago with Igor, one of the developers, also for the NAGA Development Association, who was doing the smart contract. And he also said it's advisable to distribute it after the sale because of pending transactions. And you never know how much stress is on the Ethereum blockchain or on the on the Bitcoin blockchain or other blockchains. I mean, the smaller ones are the smaller coins, which are not so much under heavy load, like Dash or like Litecoin. They go through pretty smoothly. Also, Bitcoin Cash. Roger Ver is always saying Bitcoin Cash is faster. I have to agree with him. It's much faster and has a better use case than Bitcoin at the moment, you know, and it has also lower fees, right? So, but this is a thing where we can guarantee whatever you send before ending of the main sale, you'll get it booked. And it was the same case on the pre-sale. So we also, everything that was sent right in time also got the tokens credited.
That's great. So, Antonia asked if you could explain a bit more about the NAGA card.
The NAGA card, NAGA card will be a debit card. You can load the card from the NAGA wallet. You can also load it from Swipe Stocks and Switex, which is very great. So whatever you, for example, you make trading profits, you can just push it to your NAGA card, go to a shop, and and check out. How cool is that, right? So, and we also have the copy bonus from Swipe Stocks, where when you open a trade and people copy you, you get a bonus. You can directly send it to your NAGA card. And for example, I mean, if you had a nice trading day, then you take your card, maybe go to a nice restaurant, take your boyfriend or girlfriend, and then whatever it takes, and then you just have a nice evening with this because of your trading profits or copier profits. The same about Switex, when you kind of buy and sell your in-game items, when you make profits, or when you farm, basically, you can directly load your card with this through the NAGA coin, and you can check out. So it'll be a MasterCard, that's for sure, and we are targeted to release it early next year, and it will be part of this ecosystem. You'll see it if you're a Swipe Stocks client or if you're a NAGA coin holder.
Thank you, Ben. Let me check for another question.
Yeah, how many people do we have actually online? Some of them, huh?
Around 70 right now.
Nice.
Wow.
Very good.
Great. So, Tamo asked how many people we have in total.
And as a team?
Yes.
Yeah, okay, so the number is between 140, 150 in terms of the whole ecosystem, people working for us, freelancers included, people who are advising, consulting. So this is the whole team. Next year, we're definitely stocking up, especially on the marketing side. You see that we said that we will invest 50% of our proceeds, or NAGA Development Association will invest it basically in marketing for the token. So there will be lots of people joining this whole ecosystem. Where they work, we'll see, but it will be growing, definitely.
Good. So let me see if there are some questions which you haven't answered.
What about stock exchange?
Well, I think if I read through the questions, I think that we have covered them all pretty well.
Yep.
So will we be back for another session?
Sure. I'm always happy, maybe me or maybe Yasin or maybe also the other guys, some of them will join. We're very happy. I think the main thing, we should have like 1 or 2 more sessions. And just to summarize again, hit btc.com. It's our exchange listing. We'll be listed before Christmas. $1 per token is the listing price. What happens after the listing? Be part of it and go for it. Spread the word around it as well. It's always very exciting if the token gets listed. I feel, I just have the experience for our NAGA share that is tradable on Swipe Stocks. Soon maybe on Swipe Stocks. We should be actually. We will be on Swipe Stocks. We can trade our own stock now. On a stock exchange, it was a very nice experience. And now when I see our partners doing the token listings, it's exciting to see it. And when they informed us, we were also very happy for them. So yeah, that's basically roundabout everything. All unsold tokens will be burned. Once again, that's a very big question. We are secure. Multi-factor authentication comes on Monday. That's very important to say. And NAGA coin as a utility token, to summarize that, you can use it in Swipe Stocks and Switex for trading stocks and in-game items. So it has a very good use case. It's backed by a company that has a product, has people, is real, can be visited, we can talk to us, yeah. And it's something valuable, I guess. We have very good advisors from Roger Ver to Miku Matsumura, from Pantera Capital. And yeah, I think that's basically it. And I think also this Q&A session will be recorded on YouTube anyways, so you can check it out later. And also we can distribute it a bit more across our own Telegram and social media, so you can always maybe find some answers to your questions.
Yes. So thanks from my side for watching. I will now be online on Telegram and answer your questions if you have Any other questions?
I'll be jumping in. I'm
Just
also
ask.
sometimes there. Yeah. Nina's always very nice to ask, right? And
of course.
always there, always responding, has lots of nice answers and gets lots of nice questions. So yeah, for me, I'm also kind of, like a shadow always in Telegram. I'm always reading everything. Some of your comments are really funny, and it's entertaining. I like that we have a good vibe on the community. And I want to also answer one question that we had, like this whole bonus discussion back then. This was maybe misconcepted by some people. We just wanted kind of to reply to community requests, and I'm very happy that the community answered right away that they understood our economic model around it, that it doesn't make any sense to issue any other bonuses whatsoever. So thanks for that. And yeah, let's stay tuned and spread the word about the token sale. And hopefully you'll be happy and everybody else. So bye-bye.
Thank you. Bye.